Hey, this is BugPowderDust. Thank you once again for joining me for another Prison Architect Let's Play, episode 4. So, yesterday we basically got in a lot more prisoners. We're going to accept more prisoners. We managed to get the perimeter sorted out, and we're in pretty good shape. We've set up a laundry, so their needs will be met in terms of clean clothes, which should actually deal with the clothing. That's been dealt with. Now the other thing that we're left with was environment. So environment is going to be an issue. We've got a janitor in, but I think we need a cleaning cupboard and get some prison labour going, so get them to actually clean the jail themselves. So I'm figuring this is probably a good spot down here. We've got some space. The cleaning cupboard doesn't need to be that big, I don't think. Where's the cleaning cupboard? Yeah, 3x3. Doesn't need to be any bigger than that, I don't believe. 1, 2. So let's wall that off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So let's put that in there. We're going to put in a door just so access to this is remaining. Probably makes sense just for later on. And we're going to tag the room as a cleaning cupboard. Doesn't need anything else. It gets filled up with stuff, cleaning stuff, and that's that pretty much. So at the moment everything is going okay. All the needs are mostly met. Ton of contraband. Damn. I think what we need to do is start doing some shakedowns. So what time is it? I don't want to do it while they sleep. That's going to mess up their sleep and possibly cause them to misbehave. So what I'm going to do is do it first thing in the morning when they're up. We'll do a shakedown. And see how we get on with that. Now, these cells don't have, sorry, not the cells, these actual areas here don't have doors. So I think if you say do right click, choose that, and then search cell block, it's going to actually search all of this in one go. And I prefer to have better control. So what you can do, and I think this is how it works, is you put in a door, just basically there. There's a door there already, which means that the cell blocks will be effectively segregated in terms of doing searches. I'm also going to stick a jail door on there and then leave it open. So if we need to do a lockdown, we can, like this is. It's probably a good idea. Going to have an exit here as well, I think, just in terms of speed. So these guys down here can maybe get to the canteen or yard a little bit quicker. So let's just stick that in. Okay, cool. That's better. So the cleaning equipment has arrived, as we can see. So which means that what I need to do is go to jobs and assign some cleaning jobs to some of the prisoners, as we can see. Cool. I also noticed that in the kitchen, let's have a look at kitchen, jobs, there's no qualified prisoners. That's because we need to run the actual reform program so they can get training to work in the kitchen. Good, so we got some people cleaning. Hopefully the environmental needs thing will come down, which is much needed. Okay. Now we've got space for 18 prisoners. We've got 18 prisoners arriving 8 AM, which is cool. So now I think next logical step then is to kind of plan here to get more prisoners put in. So I was thinking of doing get some max sec prisoners in and maybe segregating them completely from the other inmates in terms of their cells and maybe where they eat. This canteen I don't think is big enough really. I mean, if we look at these, how can we get to one bench? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 6. So we get 36, so a kind of capacity. So I'm thinking that the MaxSec wing, kind of going to go around here, I think, is going to need its own canteen, which maybe we'll put at the bottom here. So when you get deliveries, they can just bring it straight through. That's kind of what I've got in mind. So let's, whoops, didn't mean to click that. Planning. So if we just for symmetry purposes, we are going to join it straight up, I think, so let's just do this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So we're going to have a canteen at the bottom. Let's just do this for now. Maybe they can share a shower. Is that a good idea? Probably not, actually. So let's just move that up there. This is going to be a huge wing, isn't it? Cheapers. Okay. So this is going to come in slightly. Now the canteen for the prisoners is probably going to be this whole bottom block here. Let's think about it. So let's start the cells round about here. So 1, 2, 3. maybe like that, and we'll get the same over here. I'm thinking we probably don't need to make this quite so big. Hang on, let's just keep an eye on this a minute. Just want to make sure we've got no problems with when it comes to eating, as there is 9 prisoners with serious complaints. Hygiene. Have I messed up the regime? Oh, I have. I'm making them eat before they shower. That's a schoolboy error. That is a schoolboy error. I think I'm getting away with it because they're medium sec and they've not been here for long. What I should have done is the other way around. I should do shower, free time, then eat. I've got that completely back to front. Okay. Let's wait for them to finish eating. Okay. Because they wake up and need to have a shower. Oh, this guy's got drug addiction, you see. And so is he actually. Oh, and Coombs. Great. Okay. So next thing's next. So we got the doors in there. We're going to do search cell block. Let's start off with the cell block and start to get rid of some of this contraband. The thing we still don't know is what reputation these guys have got, because we don't know that yet. Where is it? It's here, isn't it? Oh no, yeah we do, stoical. Let's just go through this very quickly and find out who we've got. So he's got nothing, 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 nothing. We don't know his reputation. Stoical. Okay, where's this going? Okay. So at the moment, nothing there to worry about particularly. Okay. I like these guys. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Good. What we need to do is make sure we get to the informers, the confidential informers. Sorry, not confidential informers. The snitches who come into the jail, because we need to put them in special care. I'm hoping we don't get any too soon because they take a whole degree of extra care, and I don't think we're ready yet. So finding some drugs and some cigarettes. Okay, that's cool. So while they're searching that out, let's carry on with planning this. So let's do this. We're finding loads of stuff. Naughty boys. Oh, look at that. It's the guys who arrived first who are up here. I didn't search them when they came in, so this is probably where the majority of the stuff's going to be. Look, all these guys going to go into solitary. But that's a good time then to get some confidential informants, so that's fine. Have we got enough solitary space? I'm thinking we probably don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be a problem. I could quickly make this into a solitary cell, couldn't I? Let's just quickly objects, solitary door. That gives us a bit more space, albeit not very much. It's solitary. Dang. Oops. There we go. Okay. Cool. Right. Back to planning this out. Okay. So we got some cells there, and if you just leave one gap like we have there, 2, 3, that's going to be. Plus 1, 2. That's not long enough, is it? Yeah, that's cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Ah, fat fingers. Man, I'm not with it today. So once again, I'm kind of going with the flow with this. I don't really have a very clear idea of what I want to do, but something along those lines with a canteen at the bottom here. So we'll have a kitchen and a canteen next to each other, and this can be just well, more cells, I guess. It can't hurt to have them packed in here. 1, 2, 3. So something like this. Just get rid of that wall. It doesn't need to be that wide. Maybe do this instead. Oh damn. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, that looks about right, doesn't it? So we'll have it 3 cells wide. So let's just pull up to the top. There you go. Something along those lines I think will be good to get us started. Going to have the kitchen coming in here. So that's going to go along like this. And again, it's kind of dead space here, so that's not cool. That's alright, we'll have to live with that for now. We could start the cells. I mean, it won't look pretty. What we could do is actually start the cells here instead, rather than having dead space, which I think is preferable. like that instead, maybe. It's not great, but it means we make use of space more effectively. Then what we'll have is we'll have the kitchen in here, and as the kitchen is going to be dedicated to this cell block, this doesn't have to be huge, but we can expand the kitchen down here should we need to, expand the canteen down here as we need to, so that shouldn't be too bad. The only downside is having it down here is that the max prisoners have to come all the way down here. That might slow them down. Maybe allowing 2 hours for food if we're only feeding them twice a day is probably a good idea. Okay, in the meantime, I'm taking my eye off the ball here. So the prisoners are being escorted to their new cells, and what I haven't done is search them. Before we do that, let's just take a look at any maybe confidential informants. Yes, there we go. Potential CI, who I can't select because I don't have any visibility. So what I need to do is get a prison officer up there. Is it just me, or are these guys coming in different coloured tops? I guess they're facing the games, aren't they? Okay. Now, what I need to do is get more prison officers now. I don't think 5 is enough, and what I also need to do is, a little bit cheaty, is get one of these prison officers and just set them up here so we get visibility. There we go. So this is the guy who's going to be the CI, by the looks of it. Contraband, informants, yes, you, and we're going to recruit you. So he's already got 24%, so that's pretty cool. Is there anyone else who we can potentially recruit? Let's have a look. So we've got Tough, Stoical, so Tough's one to watch out for, and the other ones we don't know yet. Okay, cool. What we do need to do, however, is search these guys as they come in. Let's have a quick look. Subversion. Very good. Okay. Right, so he needs to be searched. Search prisoner. He needs to be searched. And... oh, is he receiving training? Oh, he is, no, he's being taught. Cool. We'll put him to work in the kitchen soon. Search prisoner. Search prisoner. Search prisoner. It would be nice if there was the ability to actual search prisoners by default. There was maybe a setting to say search these prisoners as they come in. I mean, you would in a normal prison, I guess. Not that I know much about normal prisons, but you know. Okay, cool. Well, I think I've missed a few. So when the prisoners have been dropped off, what I'm going to do is basically teach. I saw this word and said it. I'm going to search this cell block and make sure we find a bit more contraband. So I'm assuming that what we found has actually, yeah, it's put a dent in what we found there. We did actually find quite a bit. So if we look at that, we actually picked up quite a lot. All sorts. Unbelievable. And I bet a lot of it's coming in through visitation. Oh, that's thrown. Look, visitation. Ah, visitation's a pain in the ass. It was thrown. Ah, but now we blocked off access to that, so they can't get to it anymore. That's interesting. Yeah, that was smuggled in. Okay, cool. And he's actually found some garden shears, which are really easy to smuggle in, you'd think, wouldn't you? Yeah. Okay. So some of these guys are working straight away, which is good. He's being taught. That's great. Alcoholics, cool. Still got prisoners out here to search. These gates are up, so that's fine. So everything is actually running okay. What we need to do, let's speed this up, we need to get these guys processed, and once they're processed we're going to then search the cell block. So we'll pick up any of the ones I might have missed. I was concerned that, so there's no supply of weapons and tools now. That's really good. And I'm pretty sure that's because the metal detectors also pick them up. What I need to do is put in metal detectors, hang on, let's just lock that in. I need to put in metal detectors on the entry and exit points, because you need to funnel them basically. If you funnel them so they go through only a couple of entrance and exits when they come in and out of the cell blocks and also canteen, it makes it a lot easier. Because at the moment I've only got metal detectors at the canteen, so if they smuggle stuff in but they don't go via the canteen, we're not going to pick it up. So what I need to do, I think, is basically I'm going to expand that out and put a metal detector in there. Also I want to stick a metal detector in there as well, and also here. Okay, so let's get that set up before I forget. It's all about detecting, stopping these little scamps before they get away with too much. Okay, cool. So we've still got 4 prisoners to go, and these guys need to get out. has he escaped? Oh, he's a visitor. Okay. Ah, so this is a potential escape point. Did you see those visitors go around it? Can't have that. Fence. There we go. Cool. Brilliant. All the prisoners been processed? One more to go. There we go. Awesome. Right, good. Okay, what I'm going to do now is search the cell block. Cool. Good, good. So hopefully the environmental need will have come down. Yes, it has. It's right down. So that's good. So we got a handle on that, which is great. What I need to do is change over this regime, which I haven't done, before I completely forget. So wake up, free time, shower, then eat. Because you only get fed once a day. Twice a day. We're going to give them enough time to eat. A bit of work, some yard time, a bit of free time, then more work in the afternoon. Yep. Okay. Cool. That's good. So the prison is really filling up now. So we've got this. Right. So while that's ticking over, what I'm going to do is go back to this planning here. So this is going to actually put in a load of high-sec prisoners. I'm actually thinking this canteen kitchen area is not going to be big enough. So let's, well, the kitchen probably is, but the canteen probably isn't. So let's expand that out. Is that the best design? Do we want the kitchen somewhere in the middle? I think that's probably best, isn't it? But the trouble with that is it's further away from the deliveries area, so the chefs are going to spend a lot of their time going to and from. It's going to make that much of a difference. See, this is the sort of thing that I don't know enough about the game to decide. Is having the canteen in the middle going to benefit the prisoners because they get to eat quicker? Is that better for them overall? And all that's going to be a pain for the kitchen staff. Also, I need to decide where to have a yard. Having a yard in the middle is probably a good idea. We're going to have a segregated yard for the high-sec prisoners. I'm thinking that's probably not a bad idea. So we'll have a yard up here. Just mark it out, maybe. Something like that. Give them a yard to go to. It eats into cell space, but that's okay. We can always expand that way and that way anyway. So that's not a huge problem. I think having the canteen down here is a good idea. We're going to have a lot of prisoners here. So let's do that, I think, is probably a good idea. It's going to be massive to build, isn't it? Damn. The other thing I don't know how I'm going to do is build this, because it attaches to these cells. The cells are going to be open until we can get the these walls filled back in. So I don't really know how I'm going to address that. Unless I move the perimeter fence. If I move the perimeter fence around here, for instance, that's going to take a huge amount of time to build. Don't really know what the best way of doing it. Unless I just build these buildings separately. That's what I'll do. What I won't do, I won't attach it to the side of these buildings here. I'll do it where this fence currently is. So there's a walkway in there for the staff to use. I think that's probably the best way of doing this. So what we're going to do, let's just leave that running. What we're going to do is move this over, all over by one. Excuse me. I'll tell you what I'll do. We're about 20 minutes into the video, so I'm going to plan all this out between the episodes here and concentrate on other stuff for the remainder of this episode, because I think watching me do this is not the most exciting use of your time after all. So let's concentrate on getting this up and running. So we've got the CCTV here. We've got, let's just speed that up. We've got where are we? Utilities, and we need to plug that into the electricity. So let's run that. That CCTV's up, and that needs to be plugged in as well. So we've got plenty of CCTV going on. Not CCTV, I keep saying that. It's metal detectors. So we've got plenty of metal detectors doing their thing. What we need now is get a, I think, guard dogs. What? Death? What the hell happened? What did he die of? Drugs. Do you have an overdose? Because nobody kicked off. Damn. He was locked down. What does KO'd mean? Knocked out. Oh, okay. He's been in prison for 8 hours, now he's dead. Dear. That's not very good, is it? KO'd. Knocked out. I guess that's what it means. So we found drugs on him, locked him up, and he died. Oh, okay, well, that's not great. Okay. That sucks. So his body's going to get taken out in due course. We need another couple of capacitors. We need dogs now, I think. We need to start sniffing out tunnels and drugs, because that's going to be a problem, I think. So we're going to have a dog kennels down here. Now, how big do the kennels need to be? Sorry, the dog room. What one need to do is unlock it first, of course. That actually helps. Where's the dogs? Okay, so we need to unlock patrols. That's fine. Can we look at that? So it has to be 5 by 5. 1, 2, 5. It's not big enough. That is rather annoying. It's an ideal place for them though. I'm actually going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to expand this out. I know it's a little bit of a faff and it doesn't look very good, but I think we could do with having... there goes the dead body. Sorry dude. That is the one, isn't it? Yeah. Got another ambulance turn up. Some worryingly, there's another hearse. Why have we got 2 hearses? Hang on a minute. How many deaths have we had? 1. Okay. Yes. So I need to expand that to make it into a dog area. I could build something else, but I think it's just cheaper just to expand this out just by 1. So it doesn't look brilliant, but to be honest, not much I can do about that. I'm thinking things to do is foundations here, so just expand it out by 1. Is that how you do it? Expanding out by 1? If I just make a brick wall here... Oh, that's done it already. Okay, right, never mind. Let's see what happens. Right, so you've got visitors coming in. It's a shame we can't search visitors, isn't it? How's everyone doing? Treated. How's the regime? How's the programs going? So I haven't got a workshop yet, so I can't do those. Teacher in a classroom, that's the other thing that we need to unlock if we haven't already. Education? No, I've done that. Okay, so we can actually build a classroom now. That's cool. How big does the classroom need to be? Classroom, where are you? There. It needs to be 5 by 5. It wasn't entirely what I had in mind for the dog kennels, but that's okay. That's okay. That will do, I think. It's not pretty, but it will do the job. It's big enough. Kennel. Okay. Now, where to build the classroom? This is a problem. I think we need to build the classroom... So this is going to be the workshop area down here. I'm thinking we can build the classroom just as an add-on to this area down here, because we can't really put it anywhere else. We can't. This is the kind of the cell area. The middle's taken. I'd love to do away with visitation completely. Very tempting. But I don't know how the prisoners would react. So I'm going to put it on the other side of the cleaning cupboard. They've got to walk through the cleaning cupboard to get to the classroom, but I don't care about that. Okay, let's do that. Foundations, building brick. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this step by step because I know what holes it's going to make. So I'm going to basically... Why is that not doing anything? There we go. Now when I did that, it left one on either side, didn't it? If I do that, that should make the right shape. Okay, let's give that a go. At the very worst, going to leave a massive hole which prisoners can escape from, which is going to be really particularly bad. So what I'm going to do is get a guard to come and babysit, and you as well, please. Oh god. Hang on. Did you see that? One of these guys flashed something, and they do that to give you a clue that they've nicked something. Let's just do this a minute. One of these guys has got something on him. Cheeky. I think it's this guy, Ian Chafer. There we go. I was right after all. Where'd he nick that from? Cheeky bugger. Oh, they've all got some. Ah, you got to watch these prisoners. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Good. Okay. The downside is that the laundry is actually going to get one brick smaller, but that's all right. I can't do anything about that. Let's just do that. There. So now we know how the system works. Let's expand that out and make a classroom. Let's make it quite a big classroom, I think. Foundations. Something like that. That'll do. So it needs a door. Objects door. Okay, cool. Did I cue that to be? I did. A brick wall there. Good. Okay, that's cool. That's looking good. Then we can. We don't have to hire a teacher, which is awesome. They come in from the outside, so that's great. Are you concerned about this hearse? I mean, would you be concerned if a hearse was parked outside your house every day? It's almost like they're expecting something. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, we got no power. Why? Because when they installed the capacitor, they didn't turn the power back on. Yeah, thanks for that, guys. That's really helpful. Okay. Right, let's keep an eye on the needs. Is anything particularly causing a problem? Food, we're going to eat now, so that's fine. Come on, dudes, come and eat. Patrols are nearly done. Oh, here we go. Classroom's done. Good work. Materials, brick wall. It's a bit of a funny shape now. I don't. This is quite ugly. I don't like this. I'm going to make the cleaning cupboard really small because it doesn't need to be very big. I'm going to put a brick wall down here. Yeah. I appreciate there's going to be less people working in there, but I'll deal with that a little bit later on. It's less of a priority. Rooms. So let's get rid of that there. And that. And this. So the cleaning cupboard is going to be basically 3 squares in a very small room. And that's fine. Brick wall, brick wall. The door's going to be there. Oh, no, it has to be 3 by 3. Alright, let's go with that completely. We're going to move the cleaning cupboard somewhere else. Where are we going to move the cleaning cupboard to? Cleaning cupboard. Where's the best place for it? Ah, here we go. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's absolutely awesome. Does it have to be? Does that count as inside? Let me try and see if that works. No, we can't do that. We can build some. We can build some foundations to make it inside. But again, I don't know what happens if you just try and build foundations here. Oh man. That would be ideal, but it's not, unfortunately not inside. So instead, what I'll do is put it somewhere else. And it has to be an inside building. It just keeps game running while I gulp. Well, this space isn't really doing anything, is it? Apart from the egress point. Oh, I ran out of space, can you believe this? Okay, well this area is currently open, empty. We were going to make a dog area here. It has to be 5 by 5, I think the dog area was. 5 by 5. So, room size wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go with that. So this is the point there. So this is going to be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what we're going to do here is build a brick wall there, and then get rid of this one. Then we're 5 by 5. So that's cool. In the meantime, what we're then going to do is get rid of this and that. This is going to be the cleaning cupboard. Here. This is going to be this area here. This is just going to be an egress point, and that can be a brick wall as well. This will be the cleaning cupboard. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of that. That door can go. Dismantle and set that up as that. Wow, a lot of faff around the cleaning cupboard. Okay, good. Sorted. Right, these can be moved in due course. What we'll need to do is set up people to clean back to the cleaning cupboard. Brilliant. Bureaucracy, docs. Okay, great. Wow, that was a massive amount of effort, wasn't it? Dismantle that door, it's in the wrong place, and make a door here. Objects. Where are we? Door. Go there. Meantime, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell this. How's the prison getting along? 10 prisoners say they're all treated. I'm just going to shut that for now. Next prisoners we want to get are going to be max sec, but I need to get this planned out and built. Okay, that was a significant amount of work for something so trivial as a cleaning cupboard. There you go, so that's set back up. Hasn't got this back on yet. Did I set this out as brick wall? I didn't, did I? Once that's done, this will become deployable again, and I can get them to do it. So I can speed this up. Right, and I'm going to put in a staff door just there, ready for the dogs. And I think that's going to be that for this episode. So we managed to make a little bit of progress. Built a classroom, and we're maxed out with prisoners now, which is good. Put in some not CCTV, metal detectors. So that's... and the hearse is here again. That's just spooky. Go away, hearse. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like or leave a comment, and I will catch you next time. Cheers.